Well, good morning, everybody. Back down here on the building pad project and the road. Got the motor grader loaded up yesterday, went over to Jeff's and finished grading his driveway out and put the grader on the trailer. Went and got some pipe as well for this culvert that's got to go in down here. What I'm going to work on today is I'm going to go up there and where these flags are, that's the center line of the new road. I'm going to go up here and cut all this grass and topsoil off, kind of get it windrowed up, and probably load it into the off-road truck and take it down here, dump that out. I can use that for this back slope, but we got rain in 2 days. I want to go ahead and get all this cut out, undercut, probably get some stone to hauled up here this afternoon or tomorrow, finish grading around that pad and just kind of work myself down the hill here, and then I think I can get that done in 2 days. And then I need to run over that pad up there again. I just checked this one this morning. I got one spot, it's about 1.5 inches low back there in the center, but once I run over the grader, I can kind of fine tune everything. And then when it rains, probably Thursday, what I want to do is start working on taking those trees down right there. I can do that when it's wet, getting that piled up, and decide if we either want to haul it up there to the borrow pit and burn it, or maybe just burn it down here. We'll see. I may go over there today when I have the excavator loading out dirt, take a few more trees down just so it can kind of dry out a little bit if I do decide to burn right there. So check this out. Mechanic stopped by yesterday to grab a check, and I was like, well, while you're here, let's do something. Got my controls swapped around. So normally that's your left blade control. Normally this is your right blade control and your left blade control is over here. So the Fiat was set up where both of them were right here. So I had him change the hoses. Wheel tilt was right here, had him move it over here and put my right or left blade control right here, and the right one's still right there. So now you can run both controls with one hand and steer with the other, and that's the setup I want, and I am very happy. Now I got to change the knobs so that they match. Let's go see how well this works. See here, about that much. Set the camera up outside on the next pass. I put the grader in 6-wheel drive. I'm going downhill this time. It's actually pretty impressive how much this thing will row up. So I've kind of run over this with the grader, got the outline pulled into where it needs to be. And we'll jump on the dozer. It's a lot easier to push all this grass up into a pile with that and probably load that out with the dump truck. So I got kind of the outside edge of the road shaped in. I'll just go in there with the dozer and push that up. Then once all this grass is cleaned up, I can kind of fine grade everything out with that. And if I need to kind of grade my swell through here a little bit better, I'll go ahead and do that. I went ahead and made a few passes over the pad right there, just kind of see how that was going to shape up, and it looks like it's leveling it out pretty good. Well, I think you can see why I went and got the dozer now. That was a little bit much to scrape up with the motor grader. Got about the same size pile over there. Got a nice kind of swell cut through there, and the road stripped out, and another pile down there. So I'm gonna go down here and jump on the 220, go down there and probably clear a spot out a little bit bigger so I can dump some more dirt, get that brush piled up, and then go ahead and bring Barney over here, load this material out into the truck and haul it down there and stockpile it. Once all those trees are gone, I can waste it down there on the slopes and fill in that low area. So down here behind the building pad, I'm gonna grab a few of these trees and go ahead and take them down. Kind of open this area up. Maybe. Stay put. That way I can come over here and dump this dirt. Well, I may just dump it right here, so it's not in the way. That one tree right there is not going to go where I want it to go, but it's going. That's fine, everything else is getting tore down there anyways. That'll give me a few trees here to dry out a little bit for a couple days. Maybe after the rain I can burn, kind of get the fire going. And then work on clearing the rest of those trees. I may take them up there to the burn pit or the borrow pit, do another fire up there when I clear everything else. I don't know, it just seems like that's going to be a lot to try to burn right here. But I'm also going to need brush and stuff to get the fire going up there, which I should have it when I clear that other road. cleaning up this mess right here. Go ahead and load some topsoil and start bringing it down here. That way I can get everything graded up there and probably start bringing some more crushed concrete down here this evening. It's only 4 loads an hour. It's going to take a while. I'm going to try to get as much covered as possible. There we go. Unhook yourself. Got my trees down and a place to dump. I'm gonna go ahead and load this topsoil out. This is actually clean. I'm gonna dump it down there in a different pile. That way I can top dress everything with it. It's pretty clean, doesn't have a lot of grass in it. It'll grade out a lot nicer. I'm gonna go up there and load out all those piles that I pushed up. Fine grade everything. Put some fuel in stuff. I really need fuel in the 350, but I may just run down there with my pickup truck and dump a few gallons in the tank. I don't want to disconnect I don't need the gooseneck tomorrow. I don't want to have to disconnect it, hook to the fuel trailer, and then unhook everything, hook it back up. I can just go over there tomorrow with the fuel trailer, but I don't have enough fuel load out today without putting a splash in it, so might just have to go over there with the pickup truck. Go dump it. We got all those piles of topsoil loaded out, hauled down there. I got quite the pile there now. We'll jump on the grader, kind of run over this again, windrow it up, take the skid steer, push everything into one little pile, trim out around the barn, check over everything, make sure everything's going to drain, and then go down there, start loading up some concrete and bringing it up here. We got everything rode up right here, got a good positive drainage away from the front of this and going that way. Come over here with the skid steer, push all this up, get a few scoops of this, finish running down this edge right there, and yeah, finish slicking all this up, pull those corners out, load that last load up. This will be ready for rock.
Works pretty good here now. I can reach the whole pile. From sitting up top, I've got about the right height. Just keep it back on the truck into the side here, pulling my way back. Coming up here with load number 2. You can see I got this roadway cut out.
and the area between the barns here cleaned up to the corner of the barn. And I'm gonna start hauling this stuff over here and dumping it out. Tomorrow I will start spreading everything out. It's probably gonna take, I don't know, 15 loads or so. Back up and dump this one right there and just kind of keep spacing them out. I kind of know about how far apart I can dump them so that everything works out. When it's time to spread it, I'll probably use the dozer for this to spread out. Just gonna have to see. The skid steer works just as fast. It's quicker and more nimble. We'll see. All I know is it's gonna take a while to haul all this. It's looking good though. Swapping those controls around on the grader sure did make a difference. It's just a lot easier to run in my opinion. Well, 4 loads an hour. I got a lot of trucking to do. Well, the sun's going down. I have been on the phone chatting away and just loading and hauling. How many loads did I get today? I need to keep track. It's easy doing this because you don't spread it out, so you can just count the piles. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 loads. So that's 250 tons. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 or 8 more, 9 more should get me down there. Yep, about another 2.5 hours worth of hauling in the morning. Get that done, spread this out, grade it in, and start rolling that in. Then I may, if I got time, go ahead and cut some of that over there, put some clay in there, and kind of get that little road graded out for that other pad.